Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule the Waves 3 as Great Britain. In the last episode, we built our second dreadnought class, or designed it, with triple turrets, because we didn't have 4 centerline turrets yet. Then immediately unlocked 4 centerline turrets. We're pretty much trying to make our way through a danger period in which everyone else has dreadnoughts and we don't, but theirs are much worse than the ones that we will finish in a year and a half. The delay is fine as long as I don't start a war during this period when we... Son of a bitch. Well, got 4 centerline turrets. And separate scouting force, that's not as radical. Well, truth be told, well, the AXY thing isn't great. But the triple turrets work. They don't even have big penalties or anything. So there's nothing that wrong with this design, really. Arguably, it's just better and more efficient already anyway than a 4 triple turret design. I just need superimposed 4 turrets, but because that's just better. But we're not planning to run away from the enemy here. Nine-inch, but oh, that's a pre-dreadnought class. I don't care. Tensions are awfully high, but we're all right. Flandre. This is not and never was a battleship, France. This is, at best, an armored cruiser. I don't even know how to... It's weirdly fast for a pre-dreadnought, or at least pretty fast. And terrible armor, but too good to be an armored cruiser's armor. And 9-inch guns. I don't know what they were going for there. Nope. And all of a sudden, it's Germany we're on the brink of war with. This oscillating is all very fun. Oh, good. France and the USA have let their treaty lapse. Um... France and Russia, however, are still allied. Do I care to gamble on which side France takes if a war just starts? This was Russia's fault. I blame them. We're only 12 months from finishing our first couple of dreadnoughts. Of course, Russia has 2 in the water already and is building 5 more. Albeit with 7.5-inch belt, cross-deck firing, and 18-knot top speeds, so... yeah. Oh, they're building battle cruisers, too. I guess we should look into that. I almost forgot, really. Oh, yes, look, everybody else is building them. Okay, well. Let's get our first battleships out and then worry about battle cruisers, but they do have to think about it. Oh boy, 500 tons. Spain and Italy. Not that terrified. You know what? Let's just not fight the United States yet. Not if we're going to fight Russia and Germany. Oh look, we have cross-deck fire. I guess we didn't ever have that anyway, so that was never an option for us. Captain Keith, an actress of tarnished reputation? Unbelievable. Cashiered. Krupp cement. We didn't have Krupp cement yet? Preheater. Better torpedoes. Things are gonna be a bit different if another war breaks out now. Small tube boilers, weight saving, damage control training, quality steel for HE shells. Now we have to pause something. I'm going to pause the further out battleships so that we can prioritize getting the Renown class finished. I mean, the Renowns aren't even that much worse, really. Well, the wing turrets are just inefficient, but moderately less armor. Less efficient turret layout. I mean, it's not that different, really. We do need to think about a battlecruiser design shortly here, but we need to... Ballistic testing for AP penetration. Tense with everybody's gone down again. Hey, light cruisers. Almost a little late for those, really, but I feel like, but improved diving gear, submarine reliability. Still not going to build any anyway, probably, but riveting techniques. Germany, I suppose, would be the target of... No, Germany's allied with the US. Oh, hey, the Franco-Russian alliance has lapsed. And they're actually got pretty high tensions with each other. Alright, let's piss off Russia then. I'll fight them. Although they have 3 dreadnoughts, but, and they're building 9... 12? They have 12 dreadnoughts finished or building, and I have 6? That's not great. But their light cruiser force sucks, so we've got them there. Industrial production. 4 new light cruisers. Italy. Sure, we can cooperate with Italy. Not an actual alliance, but we can cooperate with them. They're not going to be very useful in the event of a war with Germany, I think. Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's just common. For me, at least. I mean, Well, I mean, their 9 suck. I mean, they have these, which are not... These are death traps, and that's 4 of them. And, oh, let's see, their first battlecruiser. 6.5-inch belt. Not a dreadnought, because it has 4 guns. So... I would describe this as a very large armored cruiser at best, but... You know... They can call it what they like. It's their prerogative, I guess. No, Russia. 4 11-inch guns, huh? Battle cruiser. Of course, I have no battle cruisers, so I'm one to talk, but... Okay, we have enough funding to actually keep all these into construction. As soon as the first renowns are finished, we're going to have to look into... I already did this. Okay. What, Austria-Hungary too? You know what? No, handle your own troubles. I've already decided to go with Italy. Sorry, France, I know we're allies, but you know what? No thanks. Oil firing, okay. 5+ centerline turrets. Double torpedo tubes. I'd actually rather have double torpedo tubes. Hardly ever use 5+ centerline turrets, really. Especially not now that I have triples already. And tensions with Germany are super high, which would drag me into war with the USA. That would be a tough war, is all I'm saying. I mean, HMS Renown and Glory are... You know what? No. Austria-Hungary. USA versus Spain. Okay, 5+ centerline turrets. Mine rails. 14-inch guns. They're kind of bad, but 14-inch guns. Okay. And breathe a second. So we've just gone through a bunch of time. Our first 2 dreadnoughts are in commission. HMS Renown and Glory. I will rename one of them, but Here they are. Terrible secondaries, but they're not too bad otherwise. I mean, they'll definitely beat any of the AI's first wave of dreadnoughts. We got 4 more building, which will give us pretty much parity with everybody's first wave, if not superiority, really. We need a battlecruiser. And honestly, let's cut a little bit of fat. Collingwoods, bye-bye. Spain, you are? Okay. Have her. I guess for Spain's standards, it's a pretty good ship still, actually. Wouldn't be surprised if it's their biggest ship in actual commission. Oh, very close. Only 200 tons lighter and just probably better. Yeah. It's a little alarming that you didn't have anything better than that, Spain. I mean, they're building 3 dreadnoughts, so let's not be too hard on them, but... Okay. Battlecruisers. $26 knots. That's maybe pushing it, but it's 1908 already, so maybe not that much. Maybe I should push for 27. Then again, let's see. We've got terrible 13-inch guns, but we could get 14-inch guns on here. They're not that great, but ooh. Don't love the 8-inch belt though. All right, let's. I will settle for 25 knots if it means getting kind of decent armor. Not saying they have to be armored the same as the dreadnoughts, but like... kind of decent at least. Torpedo defense. And now we have a big tonnage problem, which we do not have the yard space to make up for entirely, so we're going to have to figure something out. Probably starting with deleting those. And adding, I suppose this, because we don't have... That's workable. I mean, it's awfully heavy for what it is. 25 knots is not that spectacular. But we could fit 14-inch guns on. It doesn't need this many torpedo tubes, surely. Yeah, true. Well, this would end up being 25. I mean, 26 is not doable on the amount of weight that I have, so... Oh, no, wait, I can get 29.5 because of that fractional change. Never mind. Could I get 26? Nope, still couldn't. 25 it is. Well, it would have 8 14-inch guns. So this is basically a second-gen dreadnought already. And the armor for a battlecruiser is not bad. I actually like to have like even a 12-inch belt on my battlecruisers because I'm... Oh, the hole is too narrow for speed. I see. Can't have triple turrets in A or Y positions. That's lame. Why is the hole too narrow? It just has to be bigger, huh? Okay, what if I did this? Yes. But I can't do even one of... No. Fine. Well. Okay, so then that's what, 7 guns? Don't like that. What if I just gave up and had a really stupid forward turret? Alright. We're just gonna do it this way instead. The 14-inch guns were intriguing. And they would age better, but we can get 27 knots out of her if we accept using 12-inch guns, and we can actually get 12-inch guns without it being a problem, or we can get 8 guns, but even, well, okay. The C turret is stupid looking, but it's not that bad. I mean, I could then, well, that's a lot of weight. $27,800 tons. 27 knots. 11-inch belt, 2.5-inch deck. Okay, 28,100 tons, but I kind of would like to have tertiaries. Well, maybe I wouldn't. Yeah, that's worse than having tertiaries, huh? By miles. Don't love invincible. Let's go with indomitable. Well done, Jupiter. What? Germany, we are on the brink of war. Was this the Kaiser's idea? This seems like something Willie II would do. Just be like, hey, cousin, I know we're about to kill each other, but what if we signed an alliance instead? You know what? I just fought Germany. Slightly insane, but well, yeah, we tried. Improved pivoting techniques, diesel engines, and did lower tension slightly. I was gonna say, let's just sign it, and then we can all together go fight Russia. Or the United States. Either way. But not to be. We hate each other too much. And we have money, but we're just saving for battle cruisers. As far as other ships go, we're behind in destroyer hulls again. But tonnage-wise, we're looking pretty good, actually. Light cruisers, we have an outrageous advantage. Probably because we're the only ones with a ton of colonial cruisers, but still. Heavy cruisers, I also have an outrageous advantage. And even battleships. Yeah, at this point we just need more dreadnoughts. I mean, I'd like to squeeze a couple of more light cruisers, like fleet combat light cruisers, instead of colonial cruisers in there, but we need battle cruisers. Okay. Italy. We were almost allied with them, but okay, international force. Captain Percy has been arrested as a spy for Germany. Hang him at once. Target designator. National accuracy improvement. Germany is still allied with the US, right? Yeah. That's the problem with that war. But maybe France could take care of Germany while I go take care of the US, yeah? Maybe. They've got a combined 6 battleships, 6 battlecruisers in service. Which isn't great considering I've got 2 battleships in service, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Okay. This is a better attempt than Russia's first attempt at a dreadnought. And yet, honestly, still kinda bad. I mean, it's fast. It actually has the right number of turrets. Wing turrets, but, you know, so are some of mine. The 9.5-inch belt, I feel like the AI is just habitually under armors its ships, honestly. A rebellion in the Falkland Islands? Unbelievable. Why do so many of my captains sleep with Admiral's daughters? I sack all of them, like surely they should have gotten the message on professionalism by now. Well, let's lay 4 battlecruisers. And... do I need to send a special force to... Yeah, just to be safe, let's take, Wait, who's handling... Huh, I have a bunch of civils that are not on foreign stations. To foreign stations with you at once. No, you guys should be on foreign stations. Who's handling it right now? Ah. A lot of armored cruisers still. Let's recall you guys. Well, no, actually, we will recall you guys, but first, head to, what sea zone is that? South American East Coast. Head to the South American East Coast, and deal with these rabble-rousing rebels in the Falklands, yes? Pretty sure 5 armored cruisers carry a crew larger than the entire population of the Falkland Islands, so that ought to be sufficient to put down the rebellion. What is the population, like 2,000 or something? Well, what would have been less in 1910. 2,000 now. Would have been like, it would have been almost the same then, apparently, but, pretty sure the armored cruisers probably have, what, 500 or 600 apiece, probably? So they should outnumber the entire population pretty handily. Probably more. Probably more than 600. Doesn't matter. Purely a hypothetical. Anyway. So here's the situation. We're a little behind in dreadnoughts, but we're catching up pretty fast now. we won't be too far behind once our 2 remaining dreadnoughts plus 4 battlecruisers are commissioned. We're pretty good on cruisers. I just want a couple more light cruisers. I mean, if we dedicate our economy to building these, we still have easily the big... Well, wow, Russia's budget is crazy. We have only slightly the biggest budget, really, but we should catch up pretty effectively. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This is Sea Lord Jinda, signing off.